Have you ever found yourself pondering the end of the Earth? It's a question that's crossed most of our minds, perhaps in those quiet moments before sleep or during a breathtaking sunset. The end of our beloved planet seems like an abstract concept, doesn't it? Yet it's an inevitable part of our universe's grand narrative. This topic, as grim as it may seem, is incredibly intriguing. It's a question cloaked in mystery, suspense, and a dash of existential dread. But fear not, this isn't a tale of doom and gloom. Instead, it's a journey into the fascinating world of science and the insights it provides about our planet's eventual end. Science, our beacon in the dark, has a lot to say about this. It peels back the layers of the unknown, offering us glimpses into the future. It's a story that's both humbling and awe-inspiring. So when is the Earth likely to meet its end? Let's find out. The fate of the Earth is intimately tied to the life cycle of the Sun. To understand the future of our planet, we must first understand the life cycle of our Sun. Like all stars, the Sun is on a cosmic journey, a journey marked by birth, growth, maturity, and eventually death. The Sun, being a star, is no exception to this universal rule. It's a journey that will take billions of years. Our Sun began its life about 4.5 billion years ago in a nebula, a dense cloud of dust and gas. Through the force of gravity, this nebula collapsed, forming a dense hot core that ignited to become a star. This marked the birth of our Sun. The Sun, like a well-nourished child, grew and matured. It's now in a phase called the main sequence, where it has been for the past 4.5 billion years. During this phase, the Sun is burning hydrogen in its core to produce helium, radiating energy in the form of light and heat. This is the warmth we feel on our faces on a sunny day. But the Sun won't stay in the main sequence forever. Billions of years from now, it will exhaust its hydrogen fuel. Without this source of pressure to counteract gravity, the core will contract and heat up, causing the outer layers to expand. The Sun will puff up into a red giant, swallowing Mercury, Venus, and perhaps even Earth. After this red giant phase, the Sun will shed its outer layers, leaving behind a hot, dense core. This is the white dwarf stage, the final chapter of the Sun's life cycle. The Sun will slowly cool and fade over billions of years, becoming a black dwarf, a cold, dark, and dead star. So the Sun's life cycle gives us our first clue about the Earth's end. The Earth's fate is bound to the Sun's journey, a journey that will take us through warmth, expansion, and eventual cooling. But remember, this process will take billions of years, so there's no immediate cause for alarm. But the Sun is not the only threat to our planet. Let's journey beyond the confines of our solar system and delve into the realm of cosmic catastrophes. These events, albeit rare, possess the power to transform our planet into an uninhabitable wasteland in the blink of an eye. For starters, let's talk about asteroid impacts. These celestial bodies, remnants from the early solar system, can wreak havoc if they collide with Earth. Remember the dinosaurs? Their reign was abruptly ended by an asteroid impact some 65 million years ago. A similar event today could potentially wipe out a significant portion of life on Earth. Next on the list, we have gamma-ray bursts. These are the brightest and most energetic events in the universe, often associated with supernova, the explosive deaths of massive stars. If a gamma-ray burst were to occur in our galaxy, and its deadly radiation were directed at Earth, it could strip away our planet's protective ozone layer, exposing life to harmful ultraviolet radiation from the Sun. And let's not forget rogue planets. These are planets that have been ejected from their solar systems and wander through space. If one of these celestial vagabonds were to pass close to our solar system, its gravitational pull could disrupt the orbits of our planets, causing catastrophic changes in climate and possibly even triggering mass extinctions. But let's not lose hope just yet. These cosmic events, while terrifying, are extremely rare. The universe is vast, and the likelihood of such catastrophes befalling our planet is incredibly small. Nevertheless, it's important to understand that our existence in this universe is fragile and not entirely within our control. These cosmic catastrophes remind us that the universe is a dangerous place. But remember, knowledge is power. The more we learn about these cosmic threats, the better prepared we can be to protect our precious planet and ensure the survival of life as we know it. Yet the most immediate threats to the Earth may come not from space, but from us. Indeed, human-made disasters present a pressing danger. Let's consider nuclear war, a grim specter that has haunted humanity since the mid-20th century. The destructive power of nuclear weapons is beyond comprehension. A full-scale nuclear war could obliterate cities, cause massive loss of life, and trigger a nuclear winter. plunging the world into a catastrophic climate shift. Then there's climate change, a slow-moving but relentless disaster. We've been pumping greenhouse gases into the atmosphere for over a century, trapping more heat and gradually raising the planet's temperature. The consequences are all too clear: melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events. If unchecked, climate change could render large parts of the Earth uninhabitable within a few centuries. Lastly, we have the potential perils of artificial intelligence. As we inch closer to creating true AI, we also edge towards a precipice. An AI with its own desires and the ability to outthink us could pose an existential threat. If control slips from our grasp, the results could be disastrous. These threats are urgent, not because they are certain to happen, but because their consequences would be so severe. It's like a game of Russian roulette. The odds may be in your favor, but the stakes are simply too high to dismiss the risk. But here's the silver lining. Unlike cosmic catastrophes, these are problems of our own making, and that means we have the power to address them. By taking steps to reduce nuclear arsenals, curbing our greenhouse gas emissions, and ensuring the safe development of AI, we can mitigate these risks. The solution lies not in fear, but in responsible action. The future of Earth is not just written in the stars, but also in the choices we make here and now. So, while the universe may have its own plans, we also hold the Earth's fate in our hands. Given all these factors, when can we expect the Earth to end? Let's recap the timelines we've discussed for the various threats to our planet. First off, we have the Sun's life cycle. In about 5 billion years, the Sun will run out of hydrogen fuel and expand into a red giant, potentially engulfing Earth. But don't start packing your bags for Mars just yet. Long before this, in roughly 1 billion years, the Sun's increasing brightness will make Earth too hot for water to exist in liquid form, rendering it uninhabitable for life as we know it. Then, we have cosmic catastrophes. These include the possibilities of asteroid impacts, gamma-ray bursts, and even alien invasions. While these threats are out of our hands and highly unpredictable, statistically, they are not likely to occur within the next few million years. Lastly, we've discussed the human-made disasters, climate change, nuclear war, artificial intelligence gone rogue. These are urgent threats that could drastically shorten Earth's timeline if we don't take action. So, when is Earth's final countdown? The exact timing is uncertain. If we manage to avoid self-destruction and dodge any cosmic bullets, Earth could remain habitable for another billion years. However, even after our planet becomes too hot for life, it will continue to exist as a barren, waterless rock for billions more years until it's finally consumed by the sun. It's a stark and sobering picture, but it's not entirely bleak. The future is unpredictable, and scientific advancements may yet provide solutions to some of these threats. Perhaps we'll find a way to cool down the planet or deflect incoming asteroids. Maybe we'll even colonize other worlds. In the end, the Earth's fate may be as much in our control as it is at the mercy of the cosmos. So, let's not give up just yet. After all, we've got 1 billion years of fight left in us. So what does all this mean for us? It means that we have a role to play, a responsibility to shoulder. We are the stewards of this blue marble, caretakers of the only home we've ever known. The Earth's future is not just a matter of cosmic cycles or distant probabilities. It's about the choices we make right here, right now. Every decision, every action carries weight. Whether it's reducing our carbon footprint, championing renewable energy, or simply picking up a piece of trash, we have the power to affect change. Small steps, when taken by billions, can lead to giant leaps for mankind. We are not helpless passengers on this journey. We are the drivers, the navigators. We have the opportunity, the duty, to steer our planet towards a future that is not just survivable, but thriving. Remember, the future of the Earth is in our hands. Let's make sure it's a long and prosperous one.